Back up, back up, back up.
Over the next hour.
Stay where you are.
From 9 p.m.
He's got hold of an axe and he's been threatening his family with it.
This programme follows incidents that occur in one of Britain's major police forces.
Quote, blood everywhere, unquote.
Your arrest is necessary to protect vulnerable children.
Tell me where you were before the collision.
Dealing with crimes and cases active between 9 and 10 p.m.
Violent crimes, murder.
I'm telling you, mate, that is not my phone.
Minute by minute.
Just found some heroin.
Against the clock.
I'm not hurting anyone.
Go.
Constant calls, there's no let up.
This is Police Hour of Duty.
We're going to send officers out immediately.
Game on.
Romeo and 3 Zulu and A. Police emergency.
Given details of male covered in blood, don't know where it's come from. To Lima 2 Alpha State 2, thank you.
Hello from Indy 2 Lima.
Got a job just coming out the pub.
Yeah, put it to me. Ambulance have called us. They're on the way to the male there. He's got facial wounds. He's not telling us what's happened. Staff at the pub say that the male has got,
Quote, blood everywhere, unquote.
Blood everywhere.
Nothing further, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we'll see what we got. Where's that? Is it Sinfin, mate? Got to spin round. Quite a notorious pub this is for issues. It's gangs.
Gang culture's quite overt. It can make up a large percentage of criminal activity. Violence and drug dealing, street robberies, use of firearms for intimidation. Know straight away that they're anti-police and you've got to have each other's backs when it could potentially be very violent.
2 Alpha 2 Lima.
Not sure what's happened, but the crew are not yet on the scene.
EMAS crew not travelling due to the male stating he does not want an ambulance.
They're not travelling.
Male doesn't want an ambulance, but he's covered in blood.
This one, mate.
Walked off now, anyway, the victim. Walked off. Yeah, I've got your update that the victim's walked off. 2 Alpha, go ahead.
2 Alpha with State 6.
Hello. Somebody's got some quite bad injuries. Have you seen anyone? No, not seen anything go off? No. Is there somebody that works here that can just talk to us? Is that all right? Mate, everybody's been quite evasive here. Nobody's saying they've seen or heard anything.
They've rang it in saying there's a man injured. Yeah. Dan, I'm just inside. I've located the staff. Is he still here, the victim?
Said he's gone for a walk.
I found him on board.
Oh, did you see this chap who's...
I came outside for a cigarette. He was, I'll show you exactly where he was.
Right, OK.
Lying right there.
Yeah, there's a bit of blood there, isn't there?
Facing the wall.
Yeah.
Do you know this male? Have you seen him before?
No, I haven't. But I certainly didn't see anybody do anything to him. Because I just had a fag. Yeah?
OK, mate. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, cheers.
You've seen it. You've seen it.
On the camera, you can see it all on the camera.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, rewind it closer.
Yeah, Dan. I'm reviewing CCTV now. A tall male that looks mixed race with black braided hair in a green Parker jacket goes over to a male in the corner of the car park and assaults him by punching him to the head and then stamping on him on the floor. All these males then get back in the white vehicle and make off back to the main road. We can't get a VRM from the CCTV. Male has since left the area and walked away. Mark this on the instant for the attention of our gang team. We believe it's some of the individuals involved. There's no witnesses here that are going to give us any further information. Nobody's compliant with police.
I got that.
There's obviously some sort of inter-gang tension going off, and they're very reluctant to talk to police about it. There'll be a follow-up investigation with our gang team to follow this up. With our gangs that we have in Derby, they strive for domination. If we were to just leave these people alone, that violence would escalate. We've got to keep fighting that fight and keep on it.
Anybody free for a domestic in progress, threats to kill detail? Immediate.
We've got a report of 2 males fighting. Teenagers about 14 years old. It's over a stolen bag, apparently.
It looks like money in packages are exchanging hands. Teenagers to mid-20s are the age ranges given. It's possible drug dealing.
All right. Bits and bobs. I'm particularly proud of Miss Dungan. Disguised as a torch. It's not, it's a Stungan. It sends out like a high voltage charge. And if it made contact with someone, it would, do them serious harm. Yeah, so that's quite a nice little find.
Okay, listening in. It's basically come about as a result of some intelligence that the occupants were dealing potentially Class A drugs. So this is the female we're expecting to find at the address.
She's a lot gaunter than that now. Definitely been on the age plan for a bit. Very, very skinny. There's regular visitors going to and from the address, normally in the early evening, going inside the address sometimes for brief periods before coming out, usually on foot. Intelligence has suggested a link with a male potentially to be living at the address overnight as well, who has been linked to firearms previously. The assessment has decided that it is for a taser-trained officer to be present. You guys need to be first through the door, really. Obviously, we're going in for drugs, anything linked to the dealing or using of drugs, so phones, etc.
When we're carrying out a raid on an address, we want to make sure that we secure the evidence that we need. Drugs can be disposed of reasonably easy and quickly. If you can get in before that happens, that's great. So the element of surprise is crucial. However, drug dealers are desperate people. You could be faced by somebody there with a weapon who's willing to use it on you. If it's the only option they've got, it's the one they'll take. You need to be ready to deal with whatever is on the other side of that door.
Cheers, mate. So it looks like he might have just had a load of drugs dropped off to him. Heroin, crack cocaine. That is what we're expecting.
Might need a few more little drugs bags.
Might need some massive bags. Yeah, all units, just conscious that there's 4 marked cars now. The longer we leave it, we're potentially going to spook them.
People are obviously picking up on it, so I don't want it to get rumbled before then, so...
Rob will call it and we'll go anyway.
Is that all understood?
Yeah, I'll receive from Whiskey November 5.
No one's left the address at present, so strike.
Yes, moving forward now.
We're going.
she's been secured.
Only about 20 seconds behind then.
One minute.
Description: light skin, black male.
Hey, come down. Hey, stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Units, just be aware there is mail on the street, mobile phone, nothing like that.
Mate, you're under arrest this minute. Okay. Suspicion of being concerned in the supply. Class A drugs. You didn't have to say anything, but it may on your defence if you don't mention. When questioned, something later on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Detained.
Okay, so I'm arresting you on suspicion of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. In case you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later will down in court.
The two people we were hoping to get here are here. We're now going to conduct a thorough search of the address and see what we can recover. Going over a wall. Once someone's arrested, the time constraints begin. You've got 24 hours. You can keep them in custody. When you've got that clock ticking, you've got to work to that clock. The worry is that you're not going to have enough evidence to convince the court that somebody is guilty.
So he's heard the banging at the door and he's gone out the back window and left everything just as it was. It's a stun gun.
There's also which should indicate somebody dealing from the address.
You do put yourself into the shoes of the criminal element, basically. You've got to try and think like they think. If I was trying to hide something the size of the end of my finger in this room, where would I hide it? You're checking the walls for cavities, inside of mattresses, a drawer with underwear in. If you've got something in the toe of a sock, it's difficult to find. The thing is, the people who are making the most money, they're not idiots. You don't get successful, you don't make all this money if you don't know or have some idea of what you're doing. You've got to find out what it is they're doing, find ways to get in front of them.
That smells of cannabis to me. There's nothing in it.
Worst case scenario is you go into an address and you don't recover the drugs, you don't recover the evidence you need. It can be very frustrating when you don't get the result that you want. It's difficult to live with.
Got a small amount of cannabis and a small quantity of cash. No drugs as of yet.
Right.
Yeah, can you take over with this 80-year-old naked female we've got? I'm needed 2 Bravo and 2 Echo for a fight I've got outstanding.
Has he got on him a knife and is it outside the barber shop? Is that him shouting?
So it's black hair in a ponytail and she's in a school uniform and he won't let her go. But are they trying to get her into the car?
Yeah, can you get your uncle away from that male? Stay inside, officers are going to come and see you. Have you locked the doors and shut the windows?
Is there any other adults around? There's lots of people watching but nobody's helping her.
We're wiped out already, aren't we?
Yeah, nothing we can do.
We've had reports of some males fighting. This came from a neighbour saying 2 males shouting and swearing, banging on the walls, sounds violent. We have had previous at the address.
Have a chat with him, see what he's wanting to do, and we shall go from there.
Hi, Mark. How you doing?
I'm sorry it's hard to come to this, but through.
Yeah.
Some of the questions we're going to ask you are a little bit personal, all right? We ask everyone the same questions, you see.
Yeah.
Has this kind of thing where he's punched you, has this happened before?
I can only describe it as a total nutcase.
Beyond violence, is there anything else that you're afraid of from him? The examples being if he's going to stop you from being able to go out, or...
It's like that.
If you go out, does he follow you around?
He just keep an eye out on me, yeah.
There's never a shift goes by where we don't go to domestic violence incidents. You're getting at least 10 a day. Sometimes it will be physical violence, sometimes it will be emotional harm. It's slowly changing for the better in terms of male victims wanting to talk to the police. I still don't think that men report it as often as they should do. I think it's this term of man up, and it's a term I don't like, because it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, you can still be subjected to domestic violence.
Peter, you were arrested on suspicion of assault, having punched your partner 4 times in the chest.
I've never punched my partner, sir.
You're going to get an opportunity to speak about it, OK, but that's not right now.
How much alcohol have you had tonight?
Sorry?
How much alcohol have you had?
About 6 cans of Colin.
Any drugs?
No, sir.
Are you dependent on drugs or alcohol?
I'm not dependent on drugs or alcohol.
OK.
Would you say that this abuse, it's escalating and it's getting worse?
It's sort of a scenario. I'm in charge and do what I have to do and say and...
Has he ever threatened to kill you and you've believed that he'd carry that out?
Well, he's threatened to kill me, yeah, and harm me, you know, and I'm in fear of my life from him, yeah. He would be capable of doing that.
I would describe myself as a loving, caring person. As far as I'm concerned, I've done nothing wrong. I've never assaulted my partner.
I've done my very, very best to try and avoid calling you chaps and feel that the time was right today after what happened.
You've done the right thing by calling us.
Need to get a few days in police custody.
Oh, not a few days. A few hours, maybe.
A few hours.
Yeah. We can hold them up for up to 24 hours.
Then you have to charge him or let him go.
Yeah. Are you wanting to give us a statement and go to court with it all? Or are you not wanting to?
What happens if I say no, I don't want to make a statement at the moment and...
That's fine. We're not going to force you.
Does that mean I get Peter back?
You can't have him back here, I don't think.
No. I don't have the confidence that he wouldn't go and do something silly.
When victims refuse to provide a statement or they'll drop charges, it can be a variety of reasons. Whether that be they're frightened of the offender, of repercussions should they give a statement. They could also be fearful of going to court.
OK, well, we'll tell him he's not to come back here, all right? And we'll get them keys off him, all right? It's not fair. You need a bit of a break from him.
Right.
All right, Mark?
I'm doing the right thing, aren't I, not having him back?
I think so. I think it would do you good to have that break.
Because if I had him back, I'd get the hassle from him in the evening.
Think you need that break, I think, and then you can assess the whole relationship and think whether it's worth going back together or not. But don't be afraid to call us if you need us.
Have a good evening and you should get a call tomorrow.
We can try and advise them on what to do. However, if they retract statements, then the chance are if it goes to court, then the offender's going to be let off. They're going to be back in the life of the victim. Again, we can't always protect them after that.
Just found some heroin.
What was that?
On the trampoline.
Oh, that's good. Decent amount there. Will probably make up about 40 to 50 wraps.
You've been arrested today on suspicion concerning the supply of Class A drugs. The necessity for your arrest is for us to carry out a prompt effective investigation. That's what things for you about that. Do you have any illnesses at all? Have you tried to harm yourself in the last year?
No, apart from taking drugs in the book, you know.
Apart from taking drugs?
Yeah, apart from that, yeah, that's a soft bomb, isn't it?
When's the last time you used heroin?
Early hours.
Early hours today? Yeah. Any possibility you might be pregnant?
No chance.
Do you look after anybody as a carer at all?
No, my dog, that's it.
Dog's been looked after, have you?
People who are dealing drugs, they're making some money for themselves, but the money has often come from crime itself. Say, for example, someone goes and buys £20 worth of crack and heroin. To get that £20, they might have had to have shoplifted £100 worth of goods in order to sell it on. They've stolen goods for £20. So that drug dealer's got £20 in their pocket, but the shopkeeper's lost £100 worth of stock. And when you talk about the amounts of cash that we seize on these drugs, tens of thousands of pounds, when you multiply that up on the crime that's paid for it, it's huge. It's a huge impact on communities, members of the public, and that's why we need to do our best to reduce and stop it.
Reaction, man. That's pretty good.
I just found the quantity of heroin.
Good find.
Okay, thank you.
Better than the dog.
How many phones have we got? Obviously, I got one from her.
3 in total.
3 in total. And what are they? That's a Nokia 105.
A Samsung something.
Right. One of them's buzzing away. It's still switched on. So I have to pop the thing just to get the SIM out, because at the moment it can have a kill code coming. Smartphones have got a security measure. You can remotely wipe the phone. To stop evidence being wiped off a phone that we've seized once it's in our possession, or remove the SIM card from it, and that way the kill code can't come through, and any evidence that's on there at the point we seize it will stay on there until we're done with it. It's still switched on. But there is no SIM card, so it's not connected to the internet, so nothing can be taken off that now until we examine it. At the point that you've seized all your evidence and you've located your suspects, that's where the next phase of the investigation starts. If you're not able to make the link between the evidence and the suspect, you're not going to have enough to convince the court.
We're all at the address at the minute. I think we're going to come back to sort through the exhibits, work out what we've got.
Emergency. Can I have the police, please? ASAP. Someone's trying to crash into us in a grey Astra. They keep parking in front of us and stopping and reversing, and now they're back behind us. How many people are in the car, do you know? It's 4. It's 4. The 4 by the bodyguards. Listen to me and remain calm. I'm going to get your help, okay? Drive towards the police station. Oh my God, they've got something in the hand. They've got something in the hand. Have you got your doors locked? Yeah, but they've got something in the hand. Pointing at us. I think it's a knife.
There's females in a vehicle and they've been approached by another vehicle, a grey Vauxhall Astra. This vehicle's tried to ram into their vehicle, and they are saying that weapons believed to be a knife and a firearm have been shown to them. Occupants were described as having balaclavas on, so the intention may have been for crime or certainly to cause fear and violence so far.
All units, stay safe message in the area of Grampian Way. There is an ongoing incident there with a grey Vauxhall Astra. It's believed that the occupants of that vehicle may have a gun. Do not stop.
They're coming down Cotton Lane now.
Now, all units, just be aware, this Astra may come past Cotton Lane shortly again. Do not stop if sighted.
The occupant of the vehicle is well known to local officers, very violent, previously carries weapons and certainly has mental health issues. I have dealt with him previously myself, and is likely to react with violence to police. I'm going to assume that his capability is that he's armed with weapons, potentially knives and a firearm. I am authorising the deployment of armed officers. I have reason to suppose that officers may have to protect themselves or others. Received.
I have got a chap that has been arrested for dangerous driving, head-on collision with the lady that was coming opposite. They've both ended up in hospital, and he's obviously now been deemed fit to come out. It's quite scary looking, I must admit. The lady's vehicle on its side, certainly wouldn't have liked to have been in her shoes yesterday morning. The suspect vehicle's on the left, the front's quite smashed in. Interviews are a little bit of a game, really. It's important to withhold some evidence so that we can let the suspect tell their version of events without them moulding what they want to say around what we already know. Introducing evidence they don't know we've got can definitely have an effect on the interview. Shall we have a chat?
Yes.
And would you like a drink?
A beer.
A beer? Yeah, well,
No,
it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Coffee.
Coffee. Well, there's always one, isn't there? So you've been arrested on suspicion of dangerous driving. Tell me what happened.
Porozmawiamy teraz o tym całym prowadzeniu, co się stało.
No comment.
Okay. Who owns a black Mercedes C200?
Kto jest właścicielem czarnego Mercedesa C200?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay. How long?
Mind you, about my legal advice.
Well, it's up to him if he wants to talk to me.
Chcę ci przypomnieć o swoich bramach, okay?
Yes.
Were you driving it yesterday morning, about 6:20 in the morning?
Prowadziłeś się wczoraj rano około 20 po 6?
No comment.
How were you feeling yesterday morning?
Jak się wczułeś wczoraj rano?
No comment.
Were you tired?
Byłeś
No
zmęczony?
comment.
Had you had much sleep?
No comment.
Okay. Were you distracted by anything?
Coś cię rozproszyło?
No comment.
Okay. I have some dash cam footage, which is actually from the vehicle that was the other vehicle that was involved in the collision, which I'd like to show you.
Mamy nagranie z tego wypadku osoby, która prowadziła auto, które uderzyło ci, i ona chciałaby ci to pokazać.
At this point, would you like to have a consultation?
Chciałbyś z nim porozmawiać na osobności?
Tak, jest.
Yeah. You've been arrested on suspicion of theft.
Yeah, I haven't nicked anything in my life. It's ridiculous.
So I'm just going to explain the reasons you've been arrested. Threats to kill towards your partner, and also for assaulting him, pushing him and attempting to punish him.
What? What the cigarette ends for?
To make smokes. I didn't have no money.
Do you want them keeping or do you want them throwing?
I want them keeping.
You want them keeping?
So at the minute you're under arrest on suspicion of assault, so you don't have to say anything, but may I have your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court, anything you do say may be given evidence.
This came in last night, reports of a domestic incident by a third party.
What's going on, Joe? Are you with me? What's happened?
There are previous incidents that have occurred between the two of them, and she is at risk of serious harm.
Why aren't you talking to me? What's the matter?
Having personal knowledge of this lady, I know that she is scared of providing us with anything. Unfortunately, it's a frequent occurrence that somebody doesn't want to engage with us.
What's happened there? I'm going to need you to talk to me, don't... Hello?
They're in fear. They're that manipulated and controlled by the partner that they don't want to say anything about them. Obviously they love them. They don't want to see them in trouble. They don't want to see them go to prison.
Has he done them? No? Well, who's done them then?
It's very rare, but sometimes we can get what we call a victimless prosecution, which is where we will still prosecute the offender on behalf of the victim. However, the victim wouldn't be required to participate in those proceedings. It depends on what evidence we've got, really, and if the evidence is very strong, we can go forward and get that prosecution. Hi there. I've sent you an email through regarding a prisoner we've got in custody at the moment. We've got less than 20 minutes on the clock, I'm afraid. He's been deemed as high risk, and there's been 11, 12 previous incidents now. Getting a victimless prosecution is quite difficult to do. You've got the CPS at the other end of the phone and you're just thinking, have I got enough? Have I done enough? What will they say? What will they want? But the attending officer from last night's incident has got body-worn video of the bruising and the injuries that she has, but she is so frightened of giving a statement. We are seeking a victimless prosecution. There's been numerous incidents where they've gone to court, he's been issued an order, he's breached that order. She's the only person that I've ever come into contact with that I've had a genuine fear for her safety. Bye. I think every police officer doubts that they're making the right decision. You've got to consider the impact it will have on your victim, and what you're doing could be more harm than good. But at the same time, no person should have to live in fear, especially not of somebody they love. It's Hayley. How do you feel? You scared? Okay. Are you scared that he's going to come to you if he gets out? If he comes round, then you dial 999 and police will be out to you immediately because of the high risk that you present. Okay, and what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to be asking for patrols past your house. Okay, regular patrols. We're not going to let anything happen to you, right? You've got to be strong, okay? Bye-bye. She's so upset. She's upset because she's petrified of him.
This is a continuation of the interview. Is there anything following your consultation you'd like to say?
Yeah, I'm just going to obviously read out a typed statement. I pray that the victim in this collision makes a full recovery. I can only apologise to her and the family from the bottom of my heart for the injuries that resulted from this incident. At this stage, I do not wish to speak any more about this. I will now preserve my right to silence and will answer no comment to all questions in the interview.
You said that you apologised to the lady from the bottom of your heart. Does that mean you're taking full responsibility for what's happened with regards to the collision?
No, powiedziałeś w zeznaniu, że jest ci przykro i że z głębi serca przepraszasz. Czy to znaczy, że ty się przyznajesz do całej sytuacji spowodowania kolizji?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to interrupt you and remind you again about my legal.
You did initially say yes, but then obviously you've been advised to then go no comment again.
Today was possibly good.
Can you give me any reason as to why you're on the opposite side of the road?
Czy mogłeś może mi powiedzieć, dlaczego byłeś po drugiej stronie ulicy?
Got a job coming that's graded immediate. There's a concern for a female who ran out of the house screaming, shouting, "Leave me alone." Males fighting. Sounds like more in the house.
So who's in the house? You need to calm down, you need to stop crying, and you need to tell me what are they doing in your house. Well, people don't just come to people's houses to start fights for no reason, so can you tell me what they're there for?
During the course of the argument, he's somehow got hold of a wood-cutting axe from the shed of his garden, and he's been threatening his family with it.
Yeah, just go, mate. Just come through when you're done.
When I went round, he was initially crouched in that corner just there.
He went back over the wall, but then, as you can see, just been handcuffed there.
How much you guys got to book in?
I've got my heroin, and well, not my heroin, but I've got this heroin and cannabis to book in.
Hello. You got mobile phones? It's that one is the one I'm interested in more than any other.
Yeah, all right.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm about to carry out a download on one of the mobile phones seized. I know this one was seized from the back bedroom, which is the window that the main suspect went out of, where there was cash seized as well. So I'm hoping that there'll be evidence of drug dealing on here. It can be absolutely damning what we can recover. Stand your best chance of forcing a guilty plea when people realise they've got nothing left to do but to hold their hands up and say, yeah, I did it. Okay, so this is what's been recovered from this phone. $241 recovered messages. Same place. I see that a lot on dealers' phones. It's a repeat customer. Can you do a T of B for 40? So B is brown, it's heroin. This is a brilliant message because we've recovered what we believe is heroin. So this is exactly the sort of thing we hope to find on a phone. Okay, perfect one here. We got someone not happy about what they bought. It was under nearly a gram. Ring me, we need to sort this out. This guy's been dealing a while and regularly in order to sustain somebody's habit like that. Combined with the drugs recovered, the cash, pretty confident that we can get the result that we want.
Hi. Okay. Yeah. I'm so grateful that you've taken the time to look at it all. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Got a charge. Oh, if I need a minute. Sorry to interrupt. Charge.
Excellent. Rightfully so. And we'll keep a close eye on what happens at court.
Yeah.
If he pleads guilty and gets sentenced, or if he gets remanded, then of course that will take any risk or fear away.
Yeah.
So.
She says she fully supports the remand as well, so...
Have you spoken to the custody sergeant?
I'm just about to do that now.
Okay.
Okay.
Good work. Well done.
Thank you. Oh dear. You're always relieved that you've secured a charge, because you know that at that moment in time, your victim is going to be safe. So that, for me, is better than anything, knowing that you are protecting them.
Go and stand with the officer up there. Yes.
Okay, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention now something which later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. You are charged with assault by beating, contrary to Section 39 of the Criminal Justice Act 1988.
I believe that if I was to release you on bail, that you would commit further offences and you could cause harm to the victim of this alleged crime. So therefore you'd be staying in custody until tomorrow morning. Do you understand? Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I've done my victim a service. That's what I feel like. even though she didn't want to talk to me. I feel like I've done what I believe I should have done, and I've helped her.
Derby Community College, an alarm activation there.
Eddie from Delta to Bravo.
Did anybody see which way they ran?
Who's under there? I don't know.